Welcome to Enchanted Moments Podcast. I'm Monica.
I'm Spencer.
And we're going to continue to discuss ways of relaxing the mind during the uncertain and disturbing times we live in. Last time we talked about a lot of physical movement types of activities, crafty or walking, etc. This time I want to talk about some things that you can do that you don't have to go do anything. One of the ways I use to calm myself is stones and crystals. There's some lovely calming crystals that you can put in a pocket or next to your bed. That way you get the benefits of the properties of the stones. The top calming stone that I think everybody is aware of or should be aware of is lepidolite. And the reason lepidolite is such a calming stone is because it has a ton of lithium in it. So if you handle that stone, you're absorbing small amounts, not like taking a pill of lithium, but it is calming. And so in some places they call it the New York stone because everybody's so stressed out and crazy in New York. So but it's a lovely stone to have. It's great for kids in worry stone format. So if they're feeling stressed, they can just hold it and rub it. The other stone that's very calming, and you can find a lot of it in jewelry, is labradorite. So it's not a hard stone to find. You could have earrings or a necklace or a ring or just a stone, tumbled stone. There's a lot of them around. And put it in your pocket. Stick it on your desk at work, whatever. It has to be within 3 feet of your body to actually be of any kind of therapeutic use. So don't put it in one room and then expect it to help you in another room. It just won't do that. So, but those are two extremely calming stones. If you're feeling negativity around you, the types of stone I would use would be black tourmaline. It takes negative energy and creates positive from it. The other is shungite. Shungite does so many things that it's never a problem to have it around. Or any of the other black stones, black onyx, black obsidian. Tiger eye is also a protective stone, but energetically, I would go with the black tourmaline. That's going to change the energy of your space. Oils are also a good way to relax. Lavender oil is a great relaxation oil. The best place to absorb oils into your body is right here on your arm or on the bottoms of your feet. So if you're having trouble sleeping, the aroma of lavender is calming. You could use a spray on your pillows or sheets. You could have a lavender plant in your bedroom. I've never been able to keep it alive inside. I don't know why that is. They say you can, but I've been horrible at it. And then you can also, for relaxation, I would use rose. It's the highest vibrational scent there is. So that's going to be a purifying kind of scent. And then if you're looking at a way to ingest something that's calming, any of the teas you can make yourself or buy. Sleepy time tea, any tea with chamomile is relaxing. There's tons of blends out there. Celestial Seasoning makes a lot of them. They're in this grocery store. They're not hard to find, or you can get herbs and build your own. I like hibiscus and everything because it's a great flavor. The other tea you can do that I just became aware of within the last year is blue lotus. And you take the blue lotus flower, one flower, you don't need more than that, but you can if you want. Put it in a cup and pour hot water on it and only let it steep 3 to 5 minutes. Don't let it go much longer, it gets bitter. But that is excellent for sleep and relaxation. It's one of the Vedic herbs. It gets rid of aptogens, which are those things that make us hormonally stressed. So that's a good one. Put in a nighttime tea. But there's just there's a lot of things you can do to do relaxation. That you don't have to do anything but just sit there. So you can do herbs, teas, oils, music.
Oh yeah.
There are CDs, and I think mostly now it's all digital downloads. I'm really not technical, but the Monroe Institute puts out different sound CDs and music that are tones underneath that. So they might have crashing waves to go to sleep by, but it's not just the wave sounds, it's the tones underneath, and they balance the two sides of the brain. And I have to go back to their website and look, but it used to be headphones were the best way, or you could listen to it if you tried to keep yourself right in the middle of where the sound was coming out. But it actually, they address all the different brain waves. So if you just want to relax, if you want to sleep, if you want to dream, they adjust all of these tones under music or just soundscapes. And I suggest that that's another thing that you might want to try. But the other thing I wanted to talk about, and we've been discussing it a lot lately, is sharing your thoughts with others. Therapy is great, but it's nice to be in a group of like-minded people because you can ask questions, share ideas, look at ways that you're dealing with things. Maybe there's opportunities to do some things that you find out from other people that you don't when you sit at home and not do anything. They are wonderful to have other souls that you can meet and feel comfortable with, that sharing your thoughts and ideas, expressing the fact that you're concerned over certain things, and you feel that way, whether you want to feel that way or not. You're going to have that stress feeling and that what can I do feeling, etc. And being with groups of like-minded people help that and creates more friendships and ways of interacting that you may continue to do as you move forward. But we are going to start doing, I don't know what we're going to call it. It's like old-time salons where people got together and shared ideas, that kind of thing. It's not really an open house or whatever, but we're going to be doing that, having a one day a month, I guess, or one evening a month where people can get together. It's not about shopping. It's not about, if you want to, fine, but that's not the point. The point is getting people together so that you have a place to go that feels welcoming and comfortable, and you know that when you're there, you're not talking to just anybody. You're talking to people who think pretty much the same way that you do. So it's not as threatening as just going to a group of people that are not homogeneous. So, but if you come and do that's going to be a safe place for everybody. The first night we want to do this is September 25th. And what time did you want to start?
6:30ish.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit before.
Yeah, sometime between, if you come between 6 and 6:30, we close at 6, so anytime after that. And bring friends if you have people that if that makes you feel better. But we're going to have an opportunity to just talk, and we're also going to have, everybody's not as extroverted,
Yeah.
I'm not. We're going to have a cauldron, and you can write down a question or a thought that you wanted to pursue and see what others think about. And we will use those in the evening to
Drive conversations.
drive conversations, or hopefully one of us would be able to answer the question if it's a
yeah.
specific question. But we think that that will give everybody in our community an opportunity to get together. You know, it's just hard. I think COVID knocked us into this, we don't have any group activities anymore. And, you know, that's very sad. We need to do more. So that's our contribution, I guess, is being here and being part of it and enjoying everyone's company.
Providing a space.
Providing the space, as much as we have to wander. But it's casual, it's not a class, it's not structured, just there for people to do. So we're gonna do that. The other thing you might want to consider is there are a lot of online classes that have been popping up more and more and more. So if you ever go to Facebook, which I don't think a lot of people do anymore, but different organizations, the Shift Network is a good one for offering classes. The Humanity team is offering different master classes. Gaia has classes, and there's lots of free material. You don't have to subscribe. There are just little short videos and some longer videos, and if you see a class that just fascinates you, you can sign up and do it at your own pace. I'm doing one now on humanity, which is
Interesting.
very interesting. Greg Braden is part of that. It's very thought stimulating. So, but those are things that you're going to do alone, but may also provide food for thought. So if you are with people who think along the same lines, those are some things that you might ask other people what they think about them. But there's lots and lots of topics out there for that. And you don't have to be afraid of the content. At least on those 3 platforms, I can guarantee you that they're legit. Diana Cooper also offers classes. It's very angel and spirit angels based, but hers are A-okay. You know, you have to worry a little bit about them going out on the web and just picking things up because you just don't know, but I know those are well thought out and planned, and the people who are involved are great. They're well known, they're educated, they're very spiritual, and the information, I have not run across any that does not blend well with just about any belief system. So those are other things you can do, especially if you're in between getting together with people. But I would suggest that you have an open mind, and when you meet people that are like-minded, it doesn't have to be just here, you know, meet for coffee or, you know, just take a walk together, whatever, so that you feel more connected. And I think that will help us not feel so stressed and alone in this crazy world. So those are my thoughts on it. Do you want to add anything?
No, and I just think kind of from the uncertainty of when we're living, building community right now is
It's very important.
the most important. Having people that you can rely on and that rely on you and being able to help, and it's good. I did want to offer one thing. It's probably more for the anxious mind, but something I have found when I get stuck in the thought spirals or just in a situation that I'm reacting to, which isn't as much as it used to be, but I try to pick out 5 things I can hear. Like right now I can hear the cars outside, I can hear a clicking from a lucky cat we have in here, I can hear the fans, and if it's smells, I do smells, I will do things I can feel, but that's just a coping mechanism that I use that works from time to time.
Well, that's good. It does change your thought pattern.
Yeah, and just trying to pick out, like, what is that noise I hear? What is what is that smell? Taste is kind of a weird one because what's in your mouth? I don't know. You know.
I don't know. You'd have to put something
Yeah.
there.
Oh no, that's a weird one. But yeah, just like I can feel the heat from my leg on my other leg. I can feel. I don't know. But yeah.
Well, it increases your awareness.
Mm-hmm. And it gets me more not wherever my brain was going.
Right. Good for circular thinkers as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's great. I love it. I haven't tried that. I'll have to try it.
Yeah.
Okay.
The hearing one's my favorite because there's just
So much going on.
There's so much background noise
Yeah.
that we just don't
It's just
hear.
there.
Yeah.
It's just there. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, we hope that we have offered some good advice and some ideas to try in the last couple podcasts. And we hope that those who are local will join us on the 25th after 6. And we will try to build a little bit stronger community so that we all have someone that we can call upon if we are getting out of control.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely. So go in love and light, and we will see you next time on Enchanted Moments Podcast. Take care.